This rather cool machine behind me is a Swift Trekker S. That is a rather nifty looking machine, isn't it? This is just over 5.5 meters long, so a nice compact vehicle, 3,500 kilograms, so it could be driven on a standard car license, and it's got the Ford 2-litre 170 horsepower engine with automatic transmission. But isn't that a cool looking machine? Now, as I'm sure you spotted for yourself, this one's got the pop top on it as well. So we've got extra height and extra sleeping in there. Of course, that folds down flat. But I'll take you around, show you the details, and take you inside. But I'm rather taken by that. I think that's a smart machine. On the outside here, a couple of things to show you. This one here is for your 240 volt hookup. So if you're in a site with 240 volt, you've got your ring main into the vehicle. Cassette for the toilet is there, but this one's interesting. This is an outside shower. There we go. Very useful for hosing down muddy kids and muddy bikes and muddy dogs. And the other thing we've got on the outside here is a barbecue point. That's that little chap there. And if we come right on round, what's quite neat with this is we can open up the back and you've got this area here, which is a great space for slotting your bikes into here. You've got a load of storage in here as well. We'll look at this in a bit more detail when we go inside. But that is a very handy space. This sort of vehicle gets used a lot for people who are going mountain biking or kayaking or whatever. And that makes that very, very useful for those sorts of things. There we go. There we are. Swift Trekker. Excellent, isn't it? Other things to show you. Awning on the outside here as well. And then here we've got the water filler. Excellent. Let's go on inside. So this opens here, as you've probably worked out for yourself. There we go. And that button then powers out the step. Like so. And in we go. Now the front seats, of course, swivel round. We've got one swiveled round to show you at the moment. Some nice upholstery in here as well. They've made this really nice and contemporary. I can see this appealing to youthful people like me. He says optimistically. I think I mentioned it's automatic transmission on this one. We've got the multifunction steering wheel as well, and a display there in the centre. And a little bit of storage up above. If we come on round this way then, we've got the smoke alarm and the carbon monoxide alarm up here, but also up here we've got controls for the heating. Now the heating on this one and the hot water, I think I'm right in saying, will both run either from the gas system, if you're away, off-grid as it were. If you are plugged in on a campsite, you can run it off the 240 volt and save your gas. But the other thing that we have up here then is this little chap. And this is giving us access into things like the lighting is on here. We've got the water system controlled from here. We've got the power system controlled from here. Then we can check batteries from here as well, he says. There we go. Like so, we've got the power output. We can check the environment, so internal temperature, internal humidity, exterior temperature, all that sort of stuff is all configured directly from there, which is rather nice, isn't it? Some nice lighting in here, up in places like this. And if we come right on around then, we've got the kitchen area here. Fridge is tucked in here. There we go. And this is neat, this is a bit of extending workspace. So this can be brought out to give you a bit more space for food preparation if you need it. And if we move along a little bit further then we've got 2-burner hob underneath that one and sink underneath there. Worth remembering, as I said right at the beginning, this is about 5.5 meters and they've got a lot into it. There's storage then up above, and quite a bit of that actually. There we go. Again, some nice lighting up in behind here, up in the ceiling, this kind of stuff. And if I swing right on round, you'll see we've got seating over on this side. Now this will sleep 4 and travel with 4. So you've got these Seat belts here to make this obviously a travelling area. Table here as well, and as I mentioned, that seat will swivel around, so this becomes a dining area. More storage then is up in behind here. There we go. That is to allow you to put a TV on here if you want to. So there's a TV aerial socket and also a power socket and also a 12-volt socket. Little zip locker here, which is rather funky. I've not seen this done before. Look at this. There we go. Reminds me of a pencil case when I was at school. That's nice, isn't it? And if we come back here, the toilet is on this side. And again, for the size of vehicle, this is a good size. Look at this. There's a shower in here as well. That's up here. And you might be wondering where the sink is. Well, that drops out of here. Like so. So it's kind of dual purpose really. If you're showering, you can fold that away. If you're using it as a toilet, well, then you have the sink in place. Bit more storage in behind here. There we are. Perfect. And of course there's a door then that slides across, which is clipped back at the moment. There we are. Like so. If we come right on back then, this is that area that I showed you when we opened the doors here. And so what you've actually got here, first of all, is this storage we'll look at in a second, but also this is the bed, because that drops down and that one drops down and that makes a double bed across here. But with it folded away as we've got it at the minute, it makes for a really, really useful space. And again, a load of storage. You've got it up here, you've got it down here, you've got it under here. Actually, that's for the gas bottles, isn't it? Yes, that's where they live. And then more drawers over here. And if we come right on round, there is more storage here, like this. But also, this one is the ladder. There we go. That folds out to access the other bed. So if we come up here, in fact what I'll do first of all, I'm going to show you this as a bed. So to do that I need to release this one. There we go, and that folds down like that, and we do exactly the same up here with this one. And there's your bed. It's decent size, isn't it? Very nice. Switches by the bed, USBs there as well. Excellent. Right, let's back up from there because I need to show you what's up here. And that is this. It's like a whole nother bedroom, isn't it? There is this netting that comes up here, so if you've got kids up there you can close that off and make sure they don't come tumbling out. And that of course then the whole thing folds down flat to here when you're travelling. There's a skylight up there as well, and that comes down over this space that I'm standing up through, so that you've got light through here even with this down and shut. But yeah, what a useful space that is, isn't it? Absolutely huge. Fantastic. Okay, there we go. I think we've done that one justice, haven't we? Let's come down from here. And I think, I'm trying to think, is there anything else I haven't shown you? But I think we've covered it. Opening windows, of course. Yeah. For such a compact vehicle, they've got an awful lot into that one. And there we go. Let me know what you think of that one in the comments. Massive thanks to Dolphin Motorhomes who organised that tour. And we will catch you on one of these real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.